Hi all, I am Mohammad Naji Abu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we are discussing about Hugging Face models. Especially, we are concentrating on Hugging Face NLP models. Hugging Face provide NLP models, LLM models, and also computer vision models also. So we are concentrating on NLP models only for this series of tutorial. Maybe in our future videos or future series, we will be including computer vision series also. So Hugging Face models are very common, very normal in within the community, also the outside community also. It made our life very easy. Usually, like even a person from non-data science or person who does not know about anything about machine learning or NLP, they can very easily use these models. So in my organizations, since we are heading the AIML team, so most of the queries that we are getting from other projects, they will come and ask that, okay, we need to figure out something from a text, NLP text, or we need to figure out the organizations within the text or age of a particular user from a text field or from a NLP data. How can we do that? So those kind of a query we are getting on a day-to-day life. So using this Hugging Face, it is very easy for us. We just need to direct them, okay, please go and use this Hugging Face with this particular model. All those things we can just pass on to them, maybe as a simple piece of code. So they will able to easily integrate that, even though like they are not knowing anything about machine learning or data science or anything related to that. So that is the advantage of this Hugging Face model. Okay, definitely they will face a problem like in future, or like if the requirement changes, they have to come again ask to us, okay, we are stuck here and we need the support, all those things. But anyway, up to a level, it made very easy to a common developer, okay, to use this kind of a data science models or NLP models. So that is the main advantage of this Hugging Face models. It made our life very easy. Okay, so coming to NLP, this is also everybody knows what is NLP and all those things, but I just mention here to start our tutorial. Okay, so NLP in a very normal way we can say that, okay, a computer has to understand the human language. Okay, so that is a very normal way, but in a bookish way we can say that NLP is a field of linguistic and machine learning focused on understanding everything related to human language. This means it is not understanding the words, it is understanding the context of the words. We know that a word can be used in a different context, right? In a different context, its meaning will be different. So we have to understand that. Common NLP task: classification of all sentences. So example is positive or negative review or review validation of a particular product. So that is one example. And another common example is classifying an email to ham and spam. That is another example with respect to classification of sentences. The next is classification of a word. From a sentence, we need to identify the verb or noun, or maybe like we need to identify the NER, like we need to identify the person from a sentence or organization from a sentence, those kind of things. Then generating a text content. So if we have a text, the model will complete the text. So that kind of a model, that kind of a task. And extracting answers from a text. So by giving some kind of a context, we can ask questions against that context. So that is also another common task in NLP. Then generating new sentences from input text. So this means new sentences means it is actually creating a summary of its sentences from the existing. If you are giving a big paragraph, okay, if you are giving a big paragraph, what it will create a summary of that sentences. Okay, so that is the final task. Also another example we can say that it is changing the language, changing from English to French, or maybe English to Hindi, or English to Arabic, like that. So vice versa, Arabic to English, like that. So these are the common tasks in NLP. Everybody knows that. Then why is it challenging? When we talk about NLP, so why is it challenging? Because it is challenging because, as I mentioned earlier, a word or a sentence can be used in the same sentence can be used in a different environment or different context. Okay, and its slang will be different or its pronunciation will be different. Okay, all those will be different. The computer has to understand that. So that is a challenge. And For that, there are a lot of steps are there. The pre-processing is there, embedding is there, all those things are there. But still, it is difficult. But our technology has grown up to a level. Then it is nowadays the models are very much mature to understand everything. We know that how ChatGPT works and all those things, right? So coming to the Hugging Face, so there is a model called transformers. Okay, so this is a core of all the NLP task transformer. So if you go to all the NLP tasks I mentioned above, and if you go to like LLM and fine tuning of LLM, so in all the scenarios, the transformers are the core thing. Transformer models are the core models. So in our previous videos, I have done with fine tuning a few LLMs. All those things you can see the transformers in play. Okay, so transformers provide a lot of functions. So one of the major function is pipeline. So this is the very easy to start. So what the pipeline function does is a pipeline function connect to a model, connect to a NLP model. Okay, then it will do a some kind of pre-processing, then it will do a post-processing. Okay, so I will explain it. Um, the pre-processing means, okay, so first we'll talk about connect to a model, right? So for that, let me go to Hugging Face. So Hugging Face is actually providing a lot of models for different tasks. So if you go to models, so we can see that there are n number of models are there for each area. One is multi-model, there is a computer vision is there, so there is NLP models are there. So one of them is like text classification. So we mentioned that text classification, right? So just select that text classification. Here we can see there are n number of models are there. We can see that it's 35k models are available for text classifications. So we need to, when we select a model, we need to be like very careful. So the purpose of that model. Okay, for example, if you select this particular model, Feinberg, see, this is the Feinberg is a pre-trained NLP model to analyze the sentiments of a financial text. Okay, so this is a normal, this is more important to a financial text. So if we have a financial data and we need to have some kind of a sentiments with respect to the financial data, then we have to use this fin model. I mean, this is an example. Okay, so don't take this model to analyze a text in a healthcare domain, because the accuracy will be like very low. So we have to be like little bit more careful by when we select a model. Okay. So these are the models. Okay, so when we come to, okay, so when we come here, the pipeline, okay, so the pipeline will automatically will select a model. Okay, so in pipeline we can give a model. Okay, we can specify a model, or based on a task it will automatically select a model. Okay, then it will do the pre-processing part. Okay, so each model has its own pre-processing. Okay, so the pre-processing will be done, then post-processing will be done. So one of the example, maybe the pre-processing is like maybe making the sentence into lowercase letters, or maybe embedding the data, or we can say that tokenizing the text. Okay, then the result also may be in a token format. This token has to be converted to text, right? So that is a post-processing. Maybe like that is the example of a post processing. So these kind of things will be done by the pipeline. Okay, so I will show you like couple of examples with respect to that. So here we have a pip install transformer, right? So this is the one, this I have installed the transformers, and I have saved a what we call a summary of a text. I mean a text. This we can use it in our later example. Okay. So first we can import from transformer, we can import the pipeline function. Okay. From transformers we can import pipeline function. So this is a pipeline function. Transformers. Okay, I think I have to run it again. Let me run it again. Okay. Okay. Here I am running pip install transformers. Okay, so that is done. Now let me import the pipeline. The pipeline import is in progress. The first part is we can check the classifier. So for classifier, I can make pipeline. So pipeline function. Here I can pass the text. Text I can mention sentiment analysis. Okay, this is the task. So let me execute this one. So under the hood, this will select a default model. Okay, so let me run this. I can show you. Here we didn't pass any model, right? So no model was applied. So the pipeline function knows its task name is sentence analysis. So it is taking a digital BERT based uncased fine-tuned SST English model. So this is the model currently it is using. Okay. So using that, so model is ready. The classifier is ready. Now I can say that classifier I love to teach. I love to teach. I can say it here. Okay. Classifier, the spelling is wrong. Sorry, when I type fast, made a mistake. Okay. So classifier, see, it's a positive sentence, right? It says its label is positive and with some score. Okay. Now here, if I want to give like more than one sentences, okay, here in a list I can give I love to code, okay, I hate I don't want to sit idle. Okay, so these are the two sentences I am passing. So here the first one is positive and second one is negative. Okay, so this will be changed with respect to the model. Okay, so maybe here here we have passed this model, right? So from the Hugging Face we can go to any model, okay, and we can pass it here. So the corresponding model will be downloaded. Okay, so that is how this pipeline function is working. Very easy, right? Now we can see how can we do a text generation pipeline. Okay, so here we have a text gen. I can create a pipeline. My task is text generation, right? Here I can mention text generation task. Same thing, I am not mentioning any models here. So this will take a default model. GPT-2, it is taking GPT-2 for text generation. Okay. Now I can run a pipeline. As I mentioned earlier, here we can give the model name. Okay. Here we can have, I can say that I love to teach about NLP. Okay, so I am just writing this. We can see what is the result. Still running. Okay, it says I love to teach NLP and I love to do it. It is an incredibly inspiring course. I have written over 150 articles about the NLP from the various areas such as teaching, self-harm. Okay, all the just completing the sentence. That's it. Okay. So this is one way of implementing the text generation. Then we can see another thing like mask. I can say it is a masker pipeline. I can do a fill mask thing. Okay. Here I can say that Okay, it is downloading. Let it complete the download part. Okay, here I can say that masker. I can say that I am teaching. I can fill a mask here. I am teaching dash, and it will help us to understand, help not us, help computers to understand the human language. Okay, so this is the my query. So this has to fill this, complete this mask. So one mask is Python. I am teaching Python. I am teaching mathematics. I am teaching English. I am teaching math. Okay. So these are the answers from it, and definitely the answer will change with respect to the different models that we selected. Okay. So all these models are pre-trained models. So if you want to have like a model with our use case, okay, our specific domain, then we have to do the pre-fine tuning, so that we can see in our coming lectures. Now see, if you want to figure out name entity, so here another pipeline is NER. Okay, let me import the NER. Here no model was applied and default to some DBM DZ but large case fine tune. So this is the one, the model that it is selecting by default. Okay, here NER I can say that my name is Naji Abu and I work at Triassic Solutions. Okay, so this is the query that I am going to give. Let's see how NER work. Okay, it's actually 1.33 GB. Okay, it's done. See here the answer is something like NA is a person, JI is a person, A is a person, and BOO is a person. It's actually kind of a not grouping the things. So what we can do, we can here pass one more parameter, grouped entities, and we can set to true. Now just run it. Okay, now we can say that Naji Abu is a person, okay, and Triassic Solution is a organization. Okay, so it's correctly identifying the person and its organization. See how easy it is. Okay, now we can see how we will do a question answering task. So QA task, I can, now it should be like clear. So only thing is that we have to understand the different tasks. Question answering. Here also I am not mentioning any model. Let's see. Okay, it's also taking a distilled birth base case and distilled models code. This is the code is the data set maybe. Okay, it's downloading. It's also have, okay, not much, it's done. Okay, here I can pass my question. Okay, maybe first I can pass my context. This is the context. I can give the above, say my name is Naji Abu and I work at Triassic Solutions. Okay, so this is my context and my question is like where do Naji Abu works. So this is the question. Let's see the answer. Okay, so it says, let me scroll down, Triassic Solutions. See, it's correctly identify the thing. Okay. Now we can see how the summarization work. Okay, so that is another task. So that is creating a new text from the existing text. So that is the summarization. So here I already have a summarization text here. I have created a summarization text. Let me print it here. Now, so this is, let me go and see what is that text name. Summary text. Let me copy this. Summary underscore text. Summary underscore text. Okay. Summary underscore. This is a summary. This is a summary. I mean, this is not a summary. This is the a text. We need to create a summary from this text. Okay. So that is our task. So for that, let me create a summary model. The same way, I can have pipeline. Just mention summary here. Summarization, I believe. Now we can run it. Okay, it's actually loading a model. Model size is 1.22 GB. Let's wait for it. Okay. Now what I can do, meanwhile I can have like summary model, then I can pass summary underscore text. Okay, let's complete the run. It's taking little time. Can wait. Okay, I'm using a collab. Let me see this memory. It's okay. It's taking like 0.16 per hour. Okay, it's getting close. Okay, once this done, oops, yeah, now it's faster. Okay, model download is done. Now maybe it's downloading the tokenizer. Okay, now everything is done. Now I'm running this model, summary model. Okay, so this will create a summary of above paragraph. Sam and Johnson were the two inseparable friends. So this is a small summary. Yeah, definitely it's a story about two friends and their friendship story. So that is the text says. So it's creating a summary. So we have done all the major tasks with respect to NLP using Hugging Face model. So it's very easy. Okay. So that is all about in this tutorial. So please do like and subscribe. If you have any questions, post in the comment box. I will try to answer that. And yeah, that's all about in this video. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.